All right, guys, so welcome to Crumbs. Today we're doing an interview with Pierre, the owner of Crumbs. We're going to be trying out some of his amazing patties. We're going to get to know the background story of how it started, how it's going, and we're going to try some of his signature patties. So I look forward to telling you more about Pierre's restaurant.
It's Crumbs beef patty pouch, pizza pouch, sorry, and it's turkey slices and mozzarella with beef inside. So this is the Crumbs remix patty, and it's with beef and cheese, just cheese added to it.
All right, so introduce yourself. Tell us a bit about your background.
My name is Pierre St. Rose, owner of Crumbs Patties. Uh, we've been at this or had Crumbs Patties since 2018, 6 years. We're now going into a different phase and just more scaling up the business in terms of wholesaling and opening up other locations for franchise opportunities.
And what inspired you to open Crumbs in Kensington Market?
I wouldn't say just in Kensington Market, but it was just for us the whole thing of just changing just the way how our patties are showcased in Toronto. Not taking anything away from those who have been doing patties, but it's just taking patties out of the light where it's just seen as a variety store or some type of things where it can hold its own.
And can you tell us the story of how you started this shop?
Oh, great question. So what made me start Crumbs Patties is I used to be in the liquor industry and I used to travel back and forth to Jamaica a lot. And again, I must tilt my hat off to Tasty's Juicy Beef and Mothers. I used to sit there and just watch and gawk and see whatever. And every time I would land in Jamaica, I would always have a beef and cheese, or what they would call a cheesy patty. And from that, just coming back to Toronto, not seeing it and seeing that the opportunity it was never available, and that's what made me start Crumbs Patties.
And how has your heritage or family influenced your menu choices?
Well, being Jamaican and Trinidadian, you get the best of both worlds. What I do, there's other worlds, great worlds out there, but just talking from my side. But what made me pick patties is just something where, again, it's I would say the unofficial food of Toronto, and it's one of those races. Why can't you showcase this something as small as this, which is Jamaican, just bring it and take it to a whole different front?
And what makes your patty stand out from others in the city?
One thing, we don't say we are the best. Again, what we try to do is showcase and kind of change the narrative of just why can't a patty be seen across the board, where we do like a breakfast patty, we do a beef and cheese. We also do like a pizza pouch, similar to like a turkey slice, where turkey slices of mozzarella and a burger. So our whole feel is why can't a patty be seen something where you can, on a snack to a full meal.
And what have been your biggest challenges running a patty shop, especially as a Black entrepreneur, and how have you overcome them?
I wouldn't say that the struggles or the hardships. The only difficult thing is trying to change their perspective of how people see patties. Unfortunately, the industry kind of has dictated the price where a patty should be $2, which doesn't make any sense. $2, $3. Where, to give you some context and some understanding, in this day and age, you can go to a mall and you can get a bag of popcorn for $5, Cinnabon or thing for $6, pretzel for $6, and that doesn't have no meat. So it's just from that. That's why I find the struggle. We're just trying to educate people that a patty should be not because it's the price point, but just showcased in a different light. Where there needs to be more value on the process, as well as there's meat. There's a meat product in it.
Can you share a standout moment or milestone that made you feel proud of how far you've come?
One of the greatest things is, again, just people stopping by and the simple little things as us pounding people. One of the greatest things, because a lot of people that do come to Crumbs never had that how does one that say, that introduction of just giving someone a pound. They've never been able to experience that. So things like that. And again, it's just ways where I can showcase the patty in different ways. That's a joy to me there.
Where do you see Crumbs in the next few years, and are there any expansions or new menu items on the horizon? We at Crumbs are always doing some different odd, I wouldn't say weird things, but just always trying to push the limit as far as it get to the customer base. No. But one of the big things this year coming up, which is 2025, is we're looking at doing our own manufacturing. So currently right now we have a shared commissary where we go in and get it and use the space and make our patties. So with that being said, we're looking to kind of have our own space so we then can kind of scale up and do wholesale and license agreements and also franchising as well. What advice would you give aspiring Black entrepreneurs or anyone who dreams of starting their own food business?
Stick to it. And it's one of those things I can't say enough. It's one of those, get a pad, get a notebook, start putting things, writing in the book and seeing it every day. Because one of the things what you find is you have an idea and sometimes you sit on it. And I would tell you to act on it. And that's why when you're writing in a book and seeing it every day, it's one of those things that eventually will act on it. And it's from that acting on it, just pushing it together. And that's the only thing I can say from that. You just push, keep on pushing. So the best way to support us is currently right now, we are only located in Kensington Market, which is 160 Baldwin Street. Our store, that's the best way you can come by, or you can follow us or message us on Instagram or the website at Crumbs Patties, crumbsgourmetpatties.com.
We'll see. That's so good. Look at that.